Hi, hello everyone. It's Shane Doyle with Central Data. Thank you for taking the time this afternoon to join us for the top 10 reasons to attend TUG 2023. It is fast approaching and we're excited to share this presentation. It is interactive. There's a couple of links. Daryl's going to send out the presentation when we're done, so please dive into the content. And without further ado, from our home office in Farmington, Michigan, with your host, Daryl Ziegelman, here are the top 10 reasons to attend TUG 2023.
Awesome. Thank you, Shane. And great to have you all here and joining us. So I hope you will join us at the TUG convention. So working on a few technical difficulties. So the first thing, number 10, Palm Springs, California. So one of the most beautiful venues in the world, in the world-class Marriott Resort. We are back at a Marriott, yay. They were able to work that out, and we are now in Palm Springs, California for this year's TUG. So this year is in Palm Springs. This is one of my favorite places in the world because those mountains right behind there are close to where I went to school. It's a beautiful resort. It says right on the site that they've updated it, and it was already one of their nicest places. So please come and enjoy the sun and fun.
Now, Daryl, it's in Palm Springs in June.
In Palm Springs in June. It's going to be beautiful.
Okay.
Be prepared. Right. Wear a sunscreen. Bring your sunglasses. Bring your bathing suit. It's going to be a great place to.
Excellent. So these hot links throughout the slide will go back directly to the registration page and into the site. Great.
Awesome. And there is a discount related to that. All right. So the next thing is being a member of TUG is a year-round proposal. So it's a 365 day group, right? We meet constantly and we do different things, and there's webinars and chat and all that. But also being a member of TUG reduces your cost to come to TUG Connects by over $300. So this is one more reason. The membership, I believe, is $495. I don't know if that's changed. Somebody might correct me on the phone. But that, if you take two people, you're going to pay for your TUG membership at the same time. And there's a quick video link here, which I included on couple reasons to join TUG.
I think customers who don't become a member of TUG don't know enough about the organization. I think if they really understood the amount of knowledge that is shared amongst the customers, they would see the value right away.
It was out of a TUG meeting that we changed how we did our warranty. We changed how we did our purchasing.
We came to a TUG and we found out that there was other users here using a software called F9. It's good to be able to talk to those people who I know have successful implementations. We contacted our Infor representative, purchased it, implemented it, and they can make suggestions for how to implement it, how to make it a better implementation for my company. And sure enough, we've saved 2.5 man days a month just on that one implementation.
I've got a notebook that I've kept for the past 3 years at each TUG, and I keep adding to it year over year.
Trying to be a CIO without having TUG, I can't imagine.
TUG is the whole organization. The conference is one piece of what we do.
Through the website, we're able to keep in contact with people. There are webinars that go on throughout the year.
Training materials, upcoming releases.
You have a group of peers to go to when it comes time to use the software, to train on the software, and to face issues and how to get adoption, rates up.
It gives you an understanding of what you can do and what you can achieve with the Infor products.
I can take what I learn and I can apply it immediately.
I view this as a necessity for what I do.
So I'm going to stop that. Again, as Shane said, we're going to have hot links right in the PowerPoint so you can get back to it at any time. But as you see, this video is 7 years old, and I think it's still more than applicable every day of the week to be a member of TUG. The things that you learn, and then to be at TUG Connects is a wonderful way to culminate the year. It's kind of like the Super Bowl for Infor Distribution customers. So number 8, it's the only Infor conference this year. It's the only one that's going to be held. There's no Inforum. We don't know that there is even going to be another Inforum. Infor is talking. Maybe they'll do something regionally, but it's not likely to be another one. So it's really important for you to connect with Infor and hear about their plans, TUG is the place to go. And so just to give you a sense, again, I won't play this whole thing, but this is 2022.
In motion. Once in motion, it's hard to stop.
Momentum to me is about building on the successes that we've had.
Not looking at tomorrow, looking at 2, 3, 4 years from now.
Momentum sometimes is really hard to maintain.
The team with the momentum usually, wins the game.
Momentum is the antithesis of stagnant, and that's where you don't want to be with your business.
There's something always going to disrupt, and I think momentum helps you move through that. It takes a lot of work, like anything good does. Once you get it started, it's a fun ride.
TUG is great because it helps the distribution customers come together and move in the same direction.
Momentum in technology is exponential.
It's the stuff that's supporting faster, better, different.
Yeah, so that's like the second commercial now we've shown on TUG. And to Daryl's point, since there's not going to be an Inforum, this truly is the user group conference for the year for Cloud Suite, SX, Fax, other Infor Distribution ERP platform users. And the theme there last year was momentum, which is a really great word to kind of work from. This year's theme is synergy. So as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot of discussion, a lot of conversation, a lot of content around that word synergy. So this year's theme of TUG Connects is synergy, and hopefully if you attend, you'll get to participate in that conversation with us.
Awesome. Number 7. The Executive Summit. So this is backed by popular demand. It's been held several years before, and it hasn't been held for a little while. This is a summit that's really around your distribution leaders. The people that are executives within your team should be looking at this part of the conference to join. It's 2 full days of a deep dive on distribution with the Infor executives, with distribution industry leaders. It's not going to be about the software. It's really going to be about distribution and the trends and things that are happening within the industry. So this is something that if you haven't attended before, or your executives haven't attended before, they should definitely be looking at the agenda and looking to attend this part of the conference. Number 6, the Network Day. This is a huge part of the conference, and I've had people come up to me and go, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to come on Monday. Monday is one of the best days of the conference. The Network Day, this used to be called SIGs, but nobody understood what a special interest group was, so they just changed it to be networks. It's people like the electrical user group, the assembly and service group, the WMS group. This is sitting in a room for 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and talking about these particular subjects. What are your challenges? What are the software challenges? Some of the things related to advanced inventory management. That's a group that Grant Howard helped us get started. So it's all the people in there that are thought leaders, and really you're going to talk. It's going to be more roundtable. It's going to be more discussions, and it's really going to be the best, one of the best days of the conference is that Monday Network Day. So when you're booking your travel, don't book it on Monday, book it on Sunday. Come in and be ready for the Network Day. I should have told you the conference is going, Monday the 5th. I told Thursday the 8th. I think my dates are right, or it's Monday the 4th till Thursday the 8th.
And that new group, the automotive group, if you're into automotive distribution, truck, whatever it may, truck parts, whatever it may be, Daryl's actually leading that group this year. So a little shout out to Daryl.
Yeah, me and Daryl Kofeld, who you saw a couple of times in that videos. The next thing is the agenda. Number 5 is educational sessions. This is where the conference really hits its stride. So the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, all educational sessions. Those sessions are taught by you, the users. It's taught by us, the partners. It's taught by Infor. These are roundtables. These are educational discussions. These are hands-on use of the software. If you haven't seen it, the link is up live on the website. Hang on, I gotta find it. And you can filter that list So you can say, hey, I only want to look at the Tuesday schedule. And so you can see that. If you only want to look at CSD sessions, or you only want to look at SXE sessions, you can filter the list by certain things along the way. And so then you can figure out what you want to do. I personally, I always run into, okay, that session is taught 2 different times. So now can I figure out the 6 other things I wanted to do at that same time, so I can balance it out. So please look at that schedule and help promote yourself to your management team. Oh, it's the 4th through the 8th, so that clarified that for me. It is Monday the 5th. But please, if you're struggling with what do I do, how do I attend, can I afford this, can I get my management team, talk to me, talk to Julie Zindel, talk to us about how we can help you plan your agenda so you can sell it to your management team or to yourself for reasons to attend TUG. This is what it's all about. Number 4, world-class speakers. These are the people that, are distribution industry leaders. So Grant Howard is always there and gives of his time incredibly well. The gentleman goes all over the world teaching people how to manage their inventory, and he gives his time to TUG because he knows he's going to get that benefit back in many, many ways. Every year, we usually have the Infor executive team. Eric Ryerson is the general manager of distribution and EVP. Dan Default, Mike Mazzoni is now the product manager for distribution. Chris Weaver is the software development person. Now, we don't have the speakers, that's yet to be announced, but some of the examples of past people, Nick Tassler, Kevin Samuelson, who's the CEO of Infor, Josh Linkner, who's a Detroit native here, and just some fabulous people. Like I say, they haven't signed the contracts yet, so I'm not able to even tell you who the people are going to be this year, but as soon as we know, we will announce and let you know. Number 3, this is towards the top of the leaderboard. Why? Networking with your peers. These are only distribution professionals. I talked about Inforum before. One of the advantages of Inforum was getting at the large conference, but it also was sitting down at a lunch table and talking to people and saying, I'm running healthcare software, I'm running manufacturing software. The only people you're going to see at the TUG Connects conference are your peers, people like you who are running the software and getting the same challenges. What scanners are they using? What high-lows are they using? How are they moving product from here to there? What are they doing about central distribution challenges? And what was their journey like to the cloud? Or what, where are they handling this things in the software, not in the software? And it's about building those relationships and catching up with the old friends if you've been there before, and people you seen before. Now's the time to see them again.
Yeah, I'd say those opportunities, Daryl, are at breakfast, they're at lunch, they're at the trade shows, they're in the sessions, they're at night, they're at the events, like
Everywhere.
Basically the whole resort is going to be an opportunity to introduce yourself and meet other people that are running the software.
Yeah, and the people who run TUG, Shane, are really good about that the conference tends to take over the hotel. They don't let other conferences come in. So that means that you're not going to have even a mix of other people who happen to be in a bunch of other conferences at the same time.
Awesome.
All right, moving on. Number 2, central data. We are coming full force to this TUG Connects. We didn't have as big of a crowd last year, but we will have it this year. We're going to have all of our executive team, Shane, myself, Joe, Julie Zindel, Jane, and then our consulting team, Anna, Aaron, Clark, Kathy, Mark, who is our new client success manager, and more to come based on your attendance. That always drives our how many people we need to help support you. We're going to be demoing some of our products, CD Ship, CD Rental, which is rolling out right at TUG, CD Portal, and other enhancements. We're going to have a booth. It's going to be a large booth. We're going to have a place for you to gather, place for us to gather and see us, find us every day. And if you need help, we can do it there. We'll have one-on-one meetings with your team. So please let us know if you want to have a one-on-one. This is a great place where you're going to have a significant part of our team on site and available to you. We would like the time to meet with you.
Daryl, what's the best way to do that? So we're there, there's 3 people from our team. We want to schedule a one-on-one with some folks from Central Data. What's best? How do we get that going?
The best way is to schedule it now. So if you can communicate with us now and let us know, then we can get it booked on our schedule around your agenda, because we want to fit around your agenda. You can show up at the booth and we can try to fit you in, but there's a lot going on. I know I'm teaching 4 or 5 sessions. Julie's got 3 or 4 herself. So that's going to be our biggest challenge is working around. So the sooner we can know where you want to meet, we will fit it into the time.
Great.
And then backed by popular demand is the client appreciation event. Tuesday night will include the world famous Jeopardy game, and that will be sponsored right now by Unilink, V Technologies, our Starship people, Expertech, SDSI, our Unformed guys, Teco Systems, which is Cratio CRM, and more to come. So those are people that are helping us give you a great event on Tuesday night. That'll be at 7:30. So just plan it on your agenda. We'll be setting up in there for a lot of fun just for our clients. And number 1 is you. You coming to the conference is going to make this a unique experience. It's going to enhance it not just for you, but it's going to enhance it for everybody else. And I don't just say that lightly, because the people are what really makes the conference. This is a conference about people. And so you coming to the conference will have a significant effect on our ability to deliver the best conference and for TUG to deliver the best conference. So please, I implore you that this is the place to get the most information you're going to get about the software you run and about distribution today.
Yeah, the nice thing about bringing multiple people is you don't have to absorb all the information. You can only go to so many sessions.
Right.
And then you have the responsibility of coming back and doing the recap for the whole company. Obviously, if you're the only one that's able to attend, it's an awesome experience. If you can bring other coworkers, other department leads, they're going to see tremendous value from the sessions that are available to them.
And there are discounts. So if you have a larger group, if you have 3 or more, they give you a discount off of everybody's registration. There was a discount for presenting. So if in the future, if you go there and you go, oh, I could have done this presentation, then think about that for next year. You know, hey, I should do some presentations, which will save me on the registration, which will mean I can convince somebody easily to allow me to go. So that was our top 10 list. Shane, was there any questions?
I didn't see any questions pop up. You might want to check on your end, just because I know from what I'm able to see, I didn't see any coming through on questions or chat. Yeah, it looks like we're all set.
I don't see any questions or any chat. So if anybody wants to raise their hand quickly, I'll allow that. Otherwise, we'll say thank you so much for attending. We will send the recording and the PowerPoint to everybody out there so that you get it and you can share it.
Okay, real quick recap. They can go to the website and register.
Correct.
The dates are in June.
Yeah.
It's in Palm Springs. Discount for multiple registrations and groups.
That's all good. Yep. Executive Summit. Don't forget the Executive Summit, because that's a different audience than the normal TUG is.
Okay, so the sessions are posted. We're waiting on the keynote speakers. Other than that, the executive meetings are already ready. All right,
correct.
Great.
Yeah. So thank you so much again, everybody, for joining. And we'll say have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.